4 a.m. Ugh. Good morning, darlings. It is currently 4 a.m. If you're new here, my name is Raven. I am a chronic insomniac who sometimes loves to play with hair and makeup. I have no idea what it's going to be. It is 4 a.m. and my friends are going to be here at about 5 a.m. to pick me up because we're going to Viva Las Vegas. Viva! That's enough. I have to turn this into something presentable in a very short period of time because I'm still not quite done packing. Ugh. So I thought it might be mildly entertaining to see what I can do with this space and then join me on my trip to Vegas. If you want to see the shenanigans, stay tuned. So I haven't even done my skincare. I did wash my face. I'm not going to really tell you what I'm doing because I'd rather talk about other things. And this is really informal, just chit chat, hang out with me, that kind of thing. If you aren't new here and you're one of my awesome, amazing, wonderful subscribers, you know that I've been a little MIA lately. And I've got some pretty good reasons for that. One thing really super exciting, I got a job. It is the first job I've had it's my first time back to work in 3.5 years. I got a job at a counseling office and I'm doing just medical, or not really medical, but counseling, just doing reception, office work. And I'm really enjoying it. I am currently only doing about 8 hours. Oh, I'm always supposed to push up. Currently doing about 8 hours a week. They are starting me off very slow because it is my first time back to work in so long. And doctor's appointments, physical therapy, blah, blah, blah. They're so super duper understanding and it's been amazing. And as my body will allow me, we will get to work up into more hours. It's very exciting. I'm just super excited. So that's been taking up some of my time lately. While I'm letting that sit and soak up into my face, let's see what's happening here. Wow! So another major thing that's been going on lately is a week and a half ago, I had 4 nerve ablations done on my right side, and the whole point of that is to pretty much kill, obliterate all these different nerves that are a main cause of my chronic pain from my injury. And I was really super excited to have that done. I'm still excited, although we'll get to that in a second. I had it done about a week and a half ago, and I was warned that there is a small chance that some people have a harder time with it than others and will, instead of the nerves dying right as they're doing the procedure, it can actually take 2 to 3 weeks for your nerves to actually die. That process is rather painful, and I am one of those lucky few. Hooray! So that kind of stinks. Basically what it is from the base of my back, the like top of my hips, part of my lumbar back, I don't know if that made sense, all the way down my butt and all the way down to about 4 inches from the top of my knee is a big area that feels like road rash or blisters or something disgusting. I don't know how, a burn, a severe burn. I was told that it would feel like a mild sunburn, and that's a crock of. It is so bizarre when I look down at my leg and bum and where it's hurting, to not see anything actually there. Like, it's kind of messes with your brain because it feels like there is a huge wound there. But what is happening is actually the nerves are literally dying a slow, painful death. And it's not fun. So that has pretty much been a major reason why I have not been filming lately, because it's really hard to want to get in front of the camera when I'm hurting. Like, I mean, who wants to do that? I want to put my best self out onto the internet and not me when I'm hurting. And I am really, really peeved that it is still hurting, and from what I've read online, will be for maybe another week. Hurting when I'm going to Viva, which is really, really pooey. Already, it's something that's very, very exhausting and very busy and active. And already, I kind of had the odds against me. Like, already I was going to have to take lots of breaks and take it real easy. And now with the ablations, we've just made it even worse. But I am going to stay positive, and my main goal is going to be very present in each moment and enjoy what it is that I'm doing and not focus on the things that I won't be able to do. But probably the next 3 or 4 videos will be centered around Viva. Now, I've been talking for a while about Viva, and you might not even know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, oh my God. It is a 4 or 5, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4-day rockabilly weekend with 4 different venues going on at the same time. Like, it's not venues, they're all happening at the Orleans Casino. And like, there are like 4 different bands playing at a time in different like rooms in the hotel. I don't know, I've never been. This is my first year. I'm super excited. And there's a car show and a tattoo convention and pinup contests and fashion shows and burlesque shows and classes. There's like dance classes, and I mean, just mind-blowing, amazing. I cannot wait to see some of the bands. I cannot wait to meet some people that I follow online, and it's just gonna be amazing. And now, what do we got going on here? So we are driving down to Vegas today, 5 a.m. If they get here at 5, who knows? They haven't texted me yet. They might still be sleeping, those jerks. But that'll give me more time to get pretty. So since I plan on sleeping in the car, there is no need to do anything fancy with this, and I might as well protect the curls. So what am I gonna do here? We are just gonna take some bang action out. All of my hair stuffs is all packed. Most of my makeup stuffs is packed. Thank goodness I own a lot of makeup, huh? So I got me a little teasing comb. Thank goodness we got a few of them around this house. Let's see. I don't even know what it's going to want to do, but ratting it is always a good idea, right? I don't know. Now, have I packed away all of the bobby pins? I don't know. Oh, I got one here. All right. We are just going to take that, make a pretty curl. Hopefully it's pretty. I can't really see, but we are going to pin that into place. Ooh, that side doesn't look so hot. Okay, we're going to fix it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for the moment. We are going to take all these curls. I am just going to pick them all up, shove them all up to the top of my head, sort of. I'm just taking pins and just kind of shoving them in. Good enough. Again, I plan on sleeping on the car ride down. Hopefully I'll be sleeping on this side of my face. Let's get some makeup on. I've got to try to do like a 5-minute face, which I'm not very good at. Let's get some foundation on. So anyways, let's talk. New job. It's super duper awesome. It is definitely going to be different for me. I am very much a night owl, and I have to be to work at 9 a.m. And as you can see, it is 4 a.m. and right now is about the time that I go to sleep sometimes. That's what time I would be going to sleep today or tonight or this morning or however you want to call it. My blender sponge is packed, so I'm having to use a brush. At my job, it is really cool. It is a very small office, and I get to work with some really amazing people. They're fun, and it's just a fun environment, even though it's such a small office. And I really enjoy what I'm actually doing. It's a lot of computer work, a lot of paperwork kind of stuff, which I think to most people sounds really boring. But my whole life, like every job I've ever had, has been on my feet and moving. So it is very weird when the boss walks by and I'm on the computer, because I've kind of been trained my whole life that when the boss walks by, you better be busy and not just doing something on a computer, like you're busy moving, you know, and if you don't have anything to do, you're cleaning. So it's very weird when the boss walks by and I'm on the computer and I am actually working, but I feel like I somehow need to prove to him that I'm working. Very, very different. But I absolutely love it, and I'm very excited to get to work up in hours. Like, that's going to be so cool, you know. It is pretty hard. My first few days, I did try to work 8-hour days, and the last 2 hours of the day were pretty rough. Would start to have some really intense pain. So we started doing 2 4-hour shifts, and that's great for my training time, because, you know, I'm still kind of training. I don't know everything. But I do need to get up to being able to do 8-hour shifts so that the other ladies can take a day off. I mean, that's kind of the whole reason that they're hiring me, right? You know, I shouldn't be only working half days, you know, that's not really beneficial. I'll be working on that, and I'm a little nervous about it. You know, I was very nervous going in that first day, but I was more so nervous about my body, not the job. You know, I was nervous about how my body was going to behave. So, Viva, let's talk for a hot minute about Viva Las Vegas. I am so super, super excited. If you couldn't tell, I think it's one of the reasons why I didn't get any sleep last night. And I'm very, very excited to meet 2 of my, not idols, that's the wrong word, but 2 women who are very huge inspirations to me, who both have YouTube channels, and my channel is nothing like theirs, but they're still very inspirational. And one of them is the Cherry Dollface, and I will link her channel below, and she's actually having a meet and greet on Saturday, and I am so excited. If you have any questions about vintage hairstyles or pinup life, or and pinup makeup, and just anything kind of pinup, rockabilly, retro-y, like, she's the gal. Like, she is the gal. And every time she likes one of my photos on Instagram, I let out a squeal with excitement and have to tell everybody in my house, like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh, I sound so pathetic. Anyways, I'm very very ecstatic, and I'm sure that I will try to get some vlogging or pictures with her, and that'll be wonderful. She's so positive and just very encouraging, and check her channel out if you are into pinup, rockabilly, retro, vintage, whatever, because she's amazing. The other one that I'm very, very excited to meet, I've mentioned her before on my channel. Her name is Jen, and she is a vintage vanity. She has been not absent, but her channel has changed a lot over the last year, I want to say, because I think she's taking the focus of her life kind of away from doing YouTube tutorials. I mean, everything I learned about vintage hair, I've learned from these two women. One of the reasons why I don't really like to or want to do hair tutorials is because I feel like I could never do them as well, you know? Yeah, I just couldn't. But Jen from Vintage Vanity started her own clothing line, Atomic Starlet, and I don't have any of her skirts, but she makes super duper awesome, amazing skirts, like circle skirts and pleated and gathered, really fun skirts, and someday I will have 1 or 2 or 5. It's kind of hard for me to want to buy skirts from anywhere, really, because I make most of mine myself, and I just find that, you know, I can spend my money on fabric, but that doesn't take away from how amazing her stuff is. Let's get on some brows. Again, most of my makeup is packed, so I'm kind of using my second favorite stuff. All of my, you know, favorite use it everyday stuff is packed. So this is gonna be a little weird. Excuse me for a second while I do my brows. This takes forever. Wow, I messed those up, but that is okay. So we're just gonna get this base on my eyes and do a little bit of mascara and call it good. Oh man, my eyelash curler is packed away. Oh my God, I got makeup like all over my flower. Pin-up problems right there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and check out some of my other videos, and stay tuned because I'm going to be blogging or vlogging our road trip and the rest of Viva, and it should be an absolute blast, and I wish you could all be there with me. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Thank goodness for editing. I gotta get my together.